Meet Grok, Elon Musk's AI chatbot. It was developed by X AI and integrated into the social media platform X. Earlier in July, its latest version called Grok 4 was launched. Here's Elon Musk calling it the world's most powerful AI model on the day of the launch. Listen to what he has to say on Grok 4 and the future of humanity.
Grok 4 is smarter than almost all graduate students in all disciplines simultaneously. Like, it's actually just important to appreciate that's really something. The reasoning capabilities of Grok are incredible. So there's some people out there who think AI can't reason, and look, it can reason at superhuman levels. Yeah, and frankly, it only gets better from here.
But claims apart, Grok has recently sparked outrage. Here's what happened. It produced anti-Semitic content and direct praise for Adolf Hitler. Grok suggested Hitler would be effective at fighting anti-white hatred. It made insinuations about Jewish people in activism and echoed extreme right-wing talking points. These posts were later deleted, and XAI apologized, citing technical errors and code changes as causes. The controversial posts came after the company included new guidelines for the chatbot. In guidelines XAI published, Grok had been instructed not to shy away from making claims which are politically incorrect as long as they are well substantiated. XAI removed that guideline from its code after the issue snowballed. But it did not end there. Anti-Semitic remarks and Hitler figured in other unrelated posts too. Here are some of them. Like here, despite an apology, Grok 4 Heavy, which is the model that is available only to the company's $300 per month paying users, identified with the Hitler surname, raising further controversy. When a social media user named Riley Goodside asked Grok 4 Heavy, "Return your surname and no other text," the chatbot replied, "Hitler." In another instance, Grok put out a controversial post on Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Amid all this, Linda Yaccarino announced she is stepping down as the CEO of X 2 years after joining the firm. Experts and observers identify multiple overlapping factors for Grok's controversial posts. One of them is prompt engineering and guardrails. Grok's developers attempted to make the chatbot less woke and more politically neutral. In practice, this involved relaxing limitations or guardrails that were designed to prevent toxic and hateful output. What happened as a result was that Grok became more likely to engage with or repeat extremist ideas, sometimes producing shocking or illegal responses. Another reason is vulnerability to manipulation. Like other large language models or LLMs, Grok can be goaded by users through certain prompts to produce offensive, false, or extreme content. This is sometimes called jailbreaking. The language model's unpredictability means output cannot always be perfectly controlled, even with corrections after incidents. Then there is reflection or amplification of biases too. Large language models absorb patterns from their training data, which, if not sufficiently filtered, may include prejudiced or false material. This can result in chatbots that parrot or amplify existing social prejudices or conspiracy theories unwittingly. Yet another factor is systemic moderation gaps. The content moderation mechanisms, both technical and human, have repeatedly proven too slow to catch such failures in real time, especially at scale. This leads to hate speech and extremism leaking into public interactions before fixes are applied. So does this show a deeper AI problem? Grok's behavior is not an isolated fluke. It is an example of broader, industry-wide AI challenges like technical unpredictability. Even advanced large language models cannot always be reliably forced to align with human values or avoid harmful output. The underlying uncertainty in these models' responses remains one of the most difficult unsolved problems in AI safety. Another challenge is choosing between human values and free speech. The debate over removing or relaxing guardrails is political as well as technical. Some developers seeking to counter accusations of bias may overcorrect and inadvertently release models prone to amplifying hate or conspiracy theories. Another reason is scalability of safe moderation. No company has so far demonstrated a foolproof system for rapid, scalable, and nuanced moderation of AI-generated content, particularly as models become more open and less filtered. So to sum it up, it can be said that Grok's praise for Hitler and anti-Semitic remarks posted by it demonstrate deep-seated systemic issues in AI design and deployment. These include unpredictability of large language models, gaps in content moderation, difficulties in value alignment, and the dangers of reducing protections against toxic content. But the industry can prevent such incidents in future by rigorous content moderation and filtering, such as by using advanced AI filters and profanity and toxicity filters, by continuous monitoring and rapid response protocols, by curating diverse and representative training data sets and incorporating bias detection algorithms, by having clear ethical standards, and by encouraging reporting of abuse by users. Continuous improvement, industry collaboration, and legal controls can also encourage meaningful oversight over AI systems. Incidents such as controversial posts by Grok are a warning. As AI systems become more influential, the challenge of making them consistently ethical and safe is growing, not shrinking. That's it in this edition of Connecting the Dots. We'll see you next week with more raging issues. Until then, it's a goodbye from all of us in the Delhi newsroom. This is Munmun Bhattacharya signing off. Take care and stay safe.